What is up, guys? Dad Dash here, and I'm coming to you live from my car for another ride along. Now, it's been a while, and I apologize. I've been putting up some videos on tips and tricks and things, but that's because I've been grounded for almost a week and a half. And I'll get into all that in the video, try to talk to you guys about some of that, what's been going on in Dad Dash's life. But unfortunately, we had some illnesses come through the family during the holiday season, and we had to get over that. But today's the first day back on the road. I'm going out for probably about 5 hours. It's 12:30, and I would like to earn at least $100. Now, the good news is we're already on an order, and I'll show you that order here in just a second. Let me flip you guys around, and there you can see it right there, 725 Cinco de Mayo. What do you notice here, guys? I talked about this briefly right before the holiday break. I'm calling it a break because it really was. We got the new screen in my area. I'm very disappointed about it. One of the things you can know about the new screen, if you're seeing this screen, you know it's not large order programs. So cherry picking large orders is a lot easier because it will not show up on this and you will see item count. However, this one is 725. More likely than not, I'm anticipating a $225 $5 payout, but it's only 4.8 miles. It's getting us going. It's getting us moving in the direction that I want to go. So guys, without further ado, let's go jump on this order. Now, before I do that, before we get on the road, I wanted to say to everyone to please subscribe to the channel right now if you're not. If this is the first time you found my channel, hit that subscribe button. Number two, like this video. Help me get these videos around. Liking a video does do a lot for a video, and it gets it in front of people, especially if you find there's value or you found it enjoyable. And then, of course, have your notifications on so you know what's going on and can hear all the exciting things any time a video drops. So anyways, guys, we're going to jump on the road. We're going to get going. We're going to get to work, and I will be back with updates momentarily throughout this process and throughout today as we pursue and $125 in 5 hours if everything goes the way I want it to go. Anyways, guys, talk to you soon. I'll be back in a bit, and let's go get started. All right, guys, Dad Dash here. We have arrived at Cinco de Mayo. There you can see it right there. It is a little wet out here. It was raining briefly, but let's go ahead and click arrived. And let's do the order rundown here to make sure we don't forget anything. It looks like we're looking for 2 mini taco salads, 1 chimichanga bites and dip, and 1 cheese dip. And it looks like we have a drink. So there's a Coca-Cola. So we are going to go ahead and head in, get this picked up. Looks like we're supposed to pick it up by 12:40. It's 12:42. I got here about a minute ago, so hopefully it'll be ready, and that's what we'll check out. And guys, I will be right back when I get the food in my car. Pick it up for DoorDash for Bethany. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here, and we have the food in the car. It was already ready. It was sitting on the table waiting when we got in there, and we are now headed to the customer. So what are we looking at as far as customer time to the customer is 7 minutes. So not bad at all. We should be there probably about 12:56, which means this order took a little longer than what I wanted. We needed it to get done in 17 minutes, and it took 20. Looks like it should take us 24 minutes. Now, there's a reason for that. Part of it's because I accepted this order while I was at my house and getting ready, and I had things to, accomplish. So we can't say for certain whether or not it was a wait, because we didn't have a wait because the order was already ready, but we did elapse some time that wouldn't have probably been elapsed normally if we were on the road. In other words, if I was right around the corner. So anyways, this one, the order value may drag a little on this one to start out with, but that's okay because this one gets us started, and we'll see where it goes from here. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and power up my Grubhub and my Uber Eats and get them fired up and go from there. All right, guys, talk to you soon. All right, guys, Dad Dash here, and I'm back. So what you're looking at right now is the next order. Exactly what I wanted to have happen. We got our next order lined up. Instacart order, 14 bucks, 9 items, 3.5 miles. So that's really good news. Now we got the delivery done, and here it was actually to a Macy's fulfillment center, and it was exactly what I said it was going to be: $775, $225, $550. So we got 15 in, 14 in the locked and loaded, and we're going to head over here now, get this shop done. Should be pretty easy. Very familiar with the store. And then we'll get this thing booked at $29 shortly after our first hour is over. So let's jump over there to the store right now, get over there, get the shop done, and I'll be back with an update. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here, and our groceries are packed in the back, and we are on our way to our customer. It's a 6-minute drop-off. So the shop took about 15 minutes, a little under 15 minutes, and then checkout was probably another couple minutes because there's a nice self-checkout in there. Nice part about that store is it's never really majorly busy. And they always seem to have everything on their, shelves stocked. Only replacement I had to do was some pull-ups, and the customer gave me the option to pick out a good replacement, and I think I did. So we'll see if the customer agrees or if they report that they don't like it. We'll see what happens. I've got Uber on, I've got Grubhub on. I'm hoping to maybe intercept an order on the way here. And then, of course, we'll power DoorDash up as we get a little closer and see if we can get something lined up. I'll keep my eye on Spark, as Spark is still on, and we'll go from there. Obviously, our goal is to try to have an order lined up as soon as humanly possible, so that we have something to do as soon as we make this delivery. So we'll see what happens. Talk to you guys soon. I'll see you at the delivery, and we'll keep going here, guys, as we pursue $125 for 5 hours. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here, and we completed the drop off there. Got everything done with the drop off. No order as of yet. There's a couple of Instacart orders out there, but I'm not very impressed with them because there's a lot of miles involved, and I'm not going to go do a big shop and a lot of miles. I will trade one or the other as long as the money's right, but if you got both on an Instacart order, it's a bad idea. Example here, 2136 offer on tap, 44 items, which I can deal with 44 items if the miles were low, but it's 11 miles. So right there, doesn't make any sense. It's not gonna work. Can't do it. So there's a couple other ones. There's a 2 shop, 38 item deal, 2036, 12 miles. That just went up to actually 2225. And then there's another 2 shop order for 2370 for Audi, 57 items, but it's 9.9 miles. Again, with Audi, you have to really take into account that you got to bag everything yourself. You've got to make sure you have a quarter with you to get the cart. Not anything I'm wanting to get involved in with that many miles and that many items that I got to bag myself. That's a drag. That's going to take a lot of extra time. Anyways, guys, we are heading towards what I call Market Center. We are still active on DoorDash. Of course, Grubhub, Uber Eats is there as well. Haven't heard from either of those apps today. Hoping to hear something from them soon. We're going to hang out there for a little while, and then we're going to head up to Charlestown. I'm on at 3 o'clock with DoorDash in Charlestown, which is a much stronger market. At least my belief it is, especially on a Saturday. So we're going to head up that direction, eat some of those miles, but hope that we get some of that back in the really good orders that we get while we're up there, and maybe we can even get a couple large order program orders. That would be fantastic. Anyways, guys, I will be back with an update as soon as I either get an order or when I get down to the hotspot. I'll queue back in, talk to you for a little bit, and we'll go from there. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here. So we ended up just heading up to Charlestown. I sat for a little bit in the parking lot, but I thought, you know what? I'd rather just get up there early, get going, and I'm glad I did. So we started out, it's mid-afternoon. I will go to this Taco Bell in the middle of the afternoon. So $7, 2.3 miles, anticipating a $3 base, $4 tip. There it is. We're in the parking lot. We're already here. And might as well just go ahead and get it. I was across the street getting ready to go get a drink at Sheetz, and the order came through before I even got in. I said, you know what? I'm going over to pick it up. So let's go grab this, guys, get it delivered, and I'll be back with an update soon. Boom, and food has been picked up, guys. It's in the back. We got a 5-minute drive. Let's go get this delivered, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, so I figured I'd jump in here and just kind of have a little chat while I was driving to this drop-off. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about is basically the importance of what I think is the most important approach that I think any gig worker can do, whether it's DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Instacart, whatever it might be. And that is no value, no trip. There's a lot of stuff out there with the no tip, no trip, and I think it really misses the mark. I just released a video yesterday evening detailing, just kind of showing you what that looks like on, and kind of gave some examples. I used an interactive spreadsheet that kind of demonstrate to you why tips are not the most important part, and why tips really should have no bearing whatsoever into your order acceptance process, and that the only thing you should be looking at is the size of the order in relationship to the time it takes to complete, and that's it. And if you don't have, that's it. That's really all you need to be looking at, because in my opinion, the ability to complete the order in a quick enough time means you're not going to have miles that are going to be outrageous. So you're not going to be able to meet your goal, your order value goal. You're not going to be able to see value in your order if you're driving 20 miles for a $5 order. It's just not going to happen. So you're never going to be accepting those. And same would be a $10 9-mile order. If you're projecting your miles and you're looking at the total time it takes to complete, you're not going to be accepting orders that are going to be outrageous miles, because the miles that you're going to have to travel are going to end up bringing your value down. So it fully covers so much in a very simple way, and that's what we're looking for. And when you are focused on tips, you're focused on the wrong thing. And the thing is, when you start focusing on tips, you're blaming the customer for a DoorDash problem, because DoorDash is essentially making DoorDasher pay optional while making their own pay and their own compensation required, when it should be a shared partnership when it comes to pay. We should be getting our fair share of what they're collecting, and they should be getting their fair share of what they're collecting. And we should also, if the customer feels we did a good job in getting the food to them hot, warm, went out of our way to make sure there was condiments and straws and made sure their order was taken care of, they then throw us a little gratuity at the end. And yes, it may result in the Dasher being paid more than DoorDash, and that's how it should be, because we should be enjoying a bigger share of what DoorDash is taking from the customer in fees and from the restaurant in fees, and we're not. We're seeing maybe 5% of what DoorDash is collecting on a fee for the order, and then DoorDash turns around and says, well, we don't want you blaming us, blame the customer, because the customer's supposed to be paying you. Yet the restaurant doesn't have skin in it, yet DoorDash doesn't have skin in it. We're doing a service for the restaurant as much as we are DoorDash, but DoorDash is keeping a majority of the money that probably all the money that the restaurant is. When DoorDash gets paid, $15 or $20 on an order and throws $2.25 our way and then says, all right, the customer's responsible for the rest, and if they don't happen to want to pay you, too bad, that's wrong. Anyways, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I'm at the customer's house. Let's get this delivered, and I'll be back to talk to you some more and go over the final outcome of this order. All right, guys, on the topic of order value here, check out the payout. I was right. $3 tip, $3 base pay, $4 tip, and payout was exactly what I thought it was going to be. And I want to show you right here, the order value on this order $32.31. You see, look at the other order values of everything else I've done today. They were all atrocious. This one going to $32.31. It was only a $7 payout. And it just shows you, get this spun around. And it just shows you why picking that, order, the way you pick orders is tremendously important. Now, DoorDash has taken away a key component and again, I just actually got rid of Dunkin' Donuts came through. You may have heard an order come through, and it was auto turned down because I don't deal with Dunkin' Donuts anymore up here in Martinsburg, in Hagerstown, anywhere. My experiences have been so poor with them. I've had so many issues. It was a $7 5.4 mile order, and driver utility helper took care of it. But anyways, it's so important that you focus on that. Now, when I looked at those other orders, the first one I knew was going to be weak. The second one, I thought it would have been a very good order value when I anticipated it, and that Subway had always been ready. And then I ran into the situation where I had a 10-minute wait, and that derailed the entire order. But I stayed on it because it was in the middle of the afternoon. It was on my way, and I thought, why not? And then the Instacart order was exactly the risk you take when you do an Instacart order if it's not high enough, and that is that the shop time and time it took to get to the restaurant. I mean, I did the shop in the 14-minute block that it said it needed to be done. Then you got to go wait in line at checkout, bag everything, get it in the car, go drop it off. It takes a little bit longer, and unfortunately, if you're not able to get it done, fast enough, then you end up with a drag. That was only a $20 order value. You saw that in there. So order value's been a problem today. It's been a drag on my earnings. All right, now we're doing Rossi's Place, $7, 2.2 miles. We're definitely going to accept that. It's right up the street from us. I have no idea what the item count is, although I'll tell you now because I can see it. And we'll see if, hold on. Let's see. It looks like it's a gyro, a can of Sprite, and stovetop chili. So definitely no major no major high ticket here. I guarantee you this is probably maybe a $25 ticket, if that. But anyways, it's $7. It's 2.2 miles. That's why I love doing business up here. And Rossi's Place literally is right around the corner. It's right here. So I'm going to turn in here, go see if this order is ready. There does tend to sometimes be a wait. But even if there is a slight wait, it's not going to be bad because I've got built into this $7 order, I've got about 17 minutes and I'm already here. I literally accepted it, got to the restaurant. It looks like, we got an Instacart offer for $42, 31 items, Charlestown. That's also another reason why I like Instacart up here. $26, but the problem is it's 21 miles. I'm not going to go 21 miles, and it's taking me way, way out of here. So, not even going to consider that, even though it's not bad money, but it's, by the time you drive back, then you got a $20.82 one for 75 items and a $9 7-item, nope, nothing. So Instacart's dead right now in terms of things. Anyways, guys, I'm going to jump off here, get this logged, get inside, hopefully pick this thing up, and I'll be back to update you soon. Picking up for DoorDash for Heather.
Almost ready, sir.
Awesome, thank you. All right, guys, DoorDash here, and we are getting ready. We picked up the order, but there was about an 8-minute wait. But we are 5 minutes away from the customer drop off. So hopefully the order value on this order will hold up. So we'll see. I'll be back with an update soon, and let's go get this delivered, and I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, guys, so let's start with the payout here. So we got paid out $8.50, a little bit of hidden tip action there on that Rossi's Place that order. So that turned into a really solid order value, even though we had the wait of $25. Now, the nice part is, as soon as we dropped this off, literally, it was all at the same time, we got another order. And I went ahead and took this because I figured, you know what, let's do the flow here. That comes out to, right now we had $15.50 in hand. So this puts us at $23.50, which is not bad at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And maybe I think there could be some extra tip here. Now, DoorDash was going to stack this with a $5 2.5 mile order right along the way. I would have done that because that would have put us up at, $13 for 10 miles. But definitely probably wasn't the right move to do. And driver utility helper took care of it because I had set to turn down anything under $6 for an add-on. So anyways, it got turned down, and we are going to go pick this order up right over there, if you can see the Pizza Hut. So hopefully it's ready. If you're wondering what we're picking up, large pizza, cheese sticks, pretty simple. Hopefully it's ready to go, and we will find out here shortly. All right, guys, I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here. I'm in the car. I've got the food in the back. This one had a little bit of a wait. I'm telling you, I don't think this one's going to be worth it. I think this was a terrible order. But I stuck with it because the issue was the food, there was a line. So it didn't really feel like as long of a wait as it was. There was a line, they got me my food, and the dude's like, there's no marinara. So I had the box, I had the food in my hand. I wasn't gonna give it back and make a big scene. I had to wait like 5 minutes on marinara sauce to be prepared. Anyways, and then there was some other controversies with the dasher that was in there that was wanting to order food, and they were picking up food, and it was just kind of hectic, kind of a mess. And I just was kind of like, I'm gonna go with it. I'll keep with the order, and maybe there'll be some extra tip or something in there. I sense there could be, but I don't know for certain. Obviously, because it's a large pizza and cheese sticks. Now, the only reason why I have an inkling that there could be extra tip is because of the distance. And a lot of times, if you have some distance like this, it's a $10 tip. That's what the people around this community do. They're very appreciative of the services that we provide. Now, I might be wrong. There might not be extra tip. If there isn't, there isn't. It is what it is. We'll make the best of it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to jump off here, focus on getting this delivered. I'll be back to update you when this order is delivered, go over what the final outcome is, final order value, and then hopefully, like I said, we can get back and get some orders going again, get that flow going, because we had a good flow going, and now we're going to leave the area, and we'll see if we can rebound and keep it. Talk to you guys soon. All right, guys, Dad Dash back here. So it's been a bit. I didn't get right on and film right away when I got done with the order because I had to drive off, but wanted to go over the Pizza Hut order. So it ended up being an $8 payout, and it was just as terrible as I thought it was going to be. It was like a $13 order value. So terrible time for money, not good at all. Ended up not getting an order for a while afterwards, so it was even worse from that perspective. However, we got an offer of $10.25 shortly after we dropped it off. Turned that one down. Then we got a Brothers Pizza offer, and this was after we had stopped at Sheetz to get a drink, and we turned that one down. Just too many miles, kind of similar to the Pizza Hut one. And then we ended up with, unfortunately, this was the screen because I had my drop down. I was looking at some Instacart orders when a $7 1.5 mile order came in, and I don't even think it'll show it right now, the payout, because I'm here at the restaurant. And right now we are picking up let's see. We are picking up a shrimp meal and a fish, chicken, and shrimp platter. So, anyways, with that said, we are going to head into Long John Silver's, which is right over here. In fact, when we accepted this order, we were sitting in the parking lot of Long John's, and I was like, you know what, 1.5 miles, we'll do it. So hopefully the order's ready. Hopefully we can make some time up and get stuff going. Looks like we've got a Grubhub order coming through. $16.90 China Fortune order, and it looks like an auto accepted. So actually that's good. That's a $16.90 order, and we're going to be going on a little bit of a journey, but for 16 bucks we'll do it. And then we've got this $7 order, so not bad. Hopefully this begins maybe some steady work here with Grubhub. We'll see what happens. Talk to you soon. All right, guys, so last time we talked, I was working on a Long John Silver order, And that right there is the payout for that order, $7.50. I had also stacked it up with a Grubhub order, which is, whoops, hold on here. And that is the payout for the Grubhub order, $16.90, which you kind of knew that because it came in and I had announced it. Now, following that Grubhub order, I ended up turning down a few orders, got some garbage and some trash, and then I got this Brothers Pizza order, going 4.4 miles for $7. All right, got that delivered, got $9.50. Then, as soon as I got done with that, I picked up, now you can't see it there because it's when the screenshot took, but it was Pizza Hut, and you can see that at the top, for $7, 3.7 miles. What you may recognize here is this is the old screen. So that told me, I'm thinking to myself, Pizza Hut, how could Pizza Hut possibly be a large order? Well, it was, and it paid out this, $22.33, $19.33 tip, $3. Now, the craziness of this order is it was $101, and all the customer got was 2 large pizzas and 24 wings. The fact that 2 large pizzas and 24 wings cost $101, and then they tipped me. They spent nearly $121 on that dinner. That is insane to me. I don't know what DoorDash is doing or how they're charging it, but whatever. And then following that order, I got a couple of orders that I turned down. You can see as we're going through, Popeyes, definitely not. And then I got this order. And I recognize, I know this is a good place. I know that is a good neighborhood, and I'm glad I did it because it's for 6 items. It's not a large order program, but I know we're packing some money here, and I don't think it's going to show me. No, it's not. They've taken that away. So we're going to go ahead and arrive at the store, and we'll go over to items. It's a meat lover's pizza, a cheese pizza, a 2-liter bottle, 2 2-liter bottles of soda, a mushroom and steak and cheese, 1 mushroom steak and cheese, and 1 order of buffalo wings, 20 pieces. Amazing that you can get all this food here at Brothers Pizza, but at Pizza Hut, it's over $100 to get 2 large pizzas and 24 wings. They've got, I mean, look at this. They've got a 16-inch pizza. I mean, I do not understand that at all. That is insane. Anyways, so there's where we're picking it up, or it's not Brothers Pizza, it's Anthony's Pizza. There's where we're picking it up right there. So we are going to go in there. Hopefully it's ready to go and get down the road, get this delivered, and see what the payout is, guys. We are sitting at, before this order, we are sitting at about $108. And it's about 6:32, as you can see in the background. So things kind of picked up about 5 o'clock. We were running way behind pace. Of course, I should have expected that because I went out in the middle of the afternoon. Saturday or not, it was slow, and I wasn't in range for my shopping apps. I thought Instacart might jump off a little more than it has, but you know, it is what it is. So anyways, guys, I'm going to jump in here and go pick this up. Hopefully it's ready, and I'll talk to you when this order is done. We're going to be wrapping it up here soon. I'm hoping this order maybe has some extra money in it, and maybe this puts me to my 125, or at least close to it, and then I can maybe pick up 1 more order and hit the 125 and be done with it for today. All right, guys, talk to you soon. What's up, guys? Dad Dash here, and I'm sitting in the drive-thru for Chick-fil-A, but I am not picking up an order for DoorDash. I'm actually picking up an order for myself. Decided to do Chick-fil-A for dinner for the kids, and I'll tell you what, I'm regretting it. But I wanted to do the summary wrap-up while I was here, go over the last bit of the evening, and go over what we earned today, and then we'll call it a day. So, anyways, guys, let's turn this phone around, and we're going to go over some things here. Give me just a second. All right, guys, so phone's turned around now. So this was the payout for the Brothers Pizza order. Not bad at all, really. And I had intended that this was more likely than not going to be the final order of the day. And I was, you know, but as I was pulling out, as I was getting ready to get done, I got that order, and I recognized it right away. Why? Because it was the old screen. So that told me right away, we have a large order program order, and I'm glad I took it. And that was what we picked up. You can see lots of yumminess. and $121.55 ticket. Now, that's what I expect when you order $100 worth of food. Not 2 large pizzas and some wings. The insaneness of the Pizza Hut pricing system on DoorDash. There was the food. We dropped it off. And then we got that payout right there. And that was our final payout of the day. $26.85, $3.25 base, and dollar peak, and $22.60 tip. So, not a bad payout at all. But anyways, so that concluded the orders. Let me turn this thing back around here. So, I'll throw it up on the screen for you guys to see. But ended up earning $150.08 for the day. Had a good bit of hidden tip. Our initial offers was $108.15. So we had over $40 of hidden tips. Did 12 orders for the day. Had a $29.05 average delivery value and that was basically the time we worked, and an average order value of $22.18. Do recall that we were running really low at one point during the day. As low as, I believe it was like $17 or $16. I'm not sure. You guys will probably remember better than I do because it was only a few minutes ago you would have been watching that. But so this was a great comeback. Large order program saved the day. We worked a total of 6.77 hours. We originally came out wanting to make 125 in 5 hours. Instead, we made 150 in a little over 6 hours. I'll take it. You know, hey, I stayed out a little longer than I expected. Wife's not too happy, but that it is what it is. So that's where we stand for the day, guys. So let's see here. What was our work rate? So I'll tell you guys my work rate. My work rate was 76.35%, meaning we worked for 76.35% of the time that we were out. So that's not a bad work rate at all. And, you know, like I said, overall, I'd say it was a pretty doggone good day. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's ride along. Hope you got something out of it. You know, hope it was entertaining and seeing the orders that we're doing here. Just remember, always focus on order value, guys. Order value is key. Find good valued orders, and you will make your money at the end of the day. It will balance out. Just keep true to yourself. Keep true to looking at orders, trying to find the orders that make sense and make good value, and you will make money. In the meantime, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video with at least one person. I always ask that you do that. If you could share this video with at least one person that isn't yet a subscriber, we can grow this channel. My goal is to get this channel to 1,000, get it monetized, get it going, and, you know, get this thing to the next level. So anyways, guys, any help you all can provide with that would be greatly appreciated. So in the meantime, guys, stay safe, stay profitable, and as always, I will talk to you soon.